guys make history. I guess overall, a pretty good night.
Yeah, my son Johnny's a little bit under the weather and didn't go to school today. He's got a fever, so he couldn't be here, and it's killing him. So the only thing that would have made it better is to have my buddy with me. We're besties, and so that was unfortunate. But other than that, it was a magical night. Obviously, Rain Smith was sensational. Championships are hard to win. We have a slogan in our program, and I think I got this from Coach K. I heard him speak one time, and he talked about never take special for granted. And the family that we built here with this group, the individuals within that family, their selflessness, their devotion to each other, their love for their teammates, their sacrifice that they make, it truly is special. And my mentor, Skip Pross, used to say you have to enjoy the wins. It doesn't matter if you beat Montreat, a non-Division I school, or you win a championship tonight. You have to take time to step back and realize the accomplishment that you had. And this is something that these kids could be very, very proud of. We pride ourselves on our culture being centered at 25 strong, which means everybody in our organization contributes to a championship. That's the administration. That's all the departments here in the athletic department that put wind at our back. Our administration on campus, Dr. Shu, Matt Roberts, the best athletic director in the country. And championships are won through administrations, and we appreciate the support they give. It was a special night.
26 assists on 37 made baskets. The ball was just really moving, I thought.
Yeah. Our team as a whole, we have a terrific assist-to-turnover ratio as a team. And the ball moves. It changes hands. Guys were giving up good shots for great shots. And that's fun to see. Last year's team had certain areas that they were better than us, but the way the ball moves on this team, our assist-to-turnover ratio is better. And look, there's been so much documented and said about last year's group, and it was a very, very special team that did extraordinary things. But this team's, putting their own stamp on things around here, and I don't think we should take for granted that this really is a special unit. That team last year never won an outright CAA championship. In fact, it's never been done around here since we joined the conference 14, 15 years ago, whatever it's been. So,
1999 was your last outright conference championship.
Is that right? So it's been a while. So it's something that our kids should be proud of.
The first half of play was, I think, one of y'all's best offensively. I think maybe statistically it was. Coming into this game, did you expect that, or was that just kind of one of those things once it started falling, it was going?
It helps when you get some momentum. Rain is one of the best shooters in the country. Got his 1,000th point ball tonight. I've told you guys many times, I, as a player, missed 1,000 points by 874. I've never felt what he felt tonight. I wish I could. I've never been in that flow that they talk about. Great shooters talk about the rim looks huge, like you're thrown into the ocean. I've never experienced that. It would be really, really cool to do it. But he was in that thing tonight. And, to answer your question, it helps when you start getting some momentum. Crowd got behind us. We competed for a championship tonight. We need a big crowd on Saturday to honor a special senior class. To be honest with you, I thought there were few too many fans dressed up like empty seats tonight in the arena. So I'm really hoping that winning this championship tonight and honoring two special seniors, that we come out strong with a packed 6 arena on Saturday.
That being said, you've earned this, not a night off on Saturday, but you don't have to win it to clinch anything on Saturday.
Yeah, we do.
What do you have to clinch?
You said we don't have anything to play. Yes, we do. It's
tomorrow.
Saturday is the most important game in the history of College of Charleston basketball.
Okay.
You know why?
Because
It's the next one. That's it. That's it. And you know what? If you want to talk about stuff to play for, how does it affect seeding? We want to send Bryce and Frankie out on an unbelievable note on senior night. So there's other things that you could write about to play for, but it's about us, and it's about excellence, and it's about tomorrow's preparation being on point when our guys get together at 3:00 to get ready for a Hofstra team that kicked our rear ends on our home floor last year. So there's a lot to play for, and the maturity in our locker room, I guarantee you those guys will be ready to rock when we show up for practice tomorrow at 3.
You've talked about this several times about, the season comes down to 3 days in Washington, D.C. and the tournament. What does winning the regular season, and how does that help you during those 3 days, or does it help you at all during those 3 days?
Winning the regular season championship is an exceptional accomplishment. It's hard over the course of whatever that is, 2 months, when a target's on our back. Everybody picked us number 1 in the league, which kind of surprised me because we only had 4 players returning from last year's team. Every gym we went into, it's a purple out and a white out and a black out and a teal out and all that stuff, whatever it is, that's fine. And to face that night in, night out, and come out as conference champions is significant, and it's something that we should be proud of. How that affects moving, it doesn't. Nobody cares after we get the trophy. It's over. It doesn't matter. Now it's about let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep our daily excellence. We're playing our best at the right time of the year, and the plan is just to keep that momentum going.
You talk about playing your best right now. I mean, Rain just said it too. He feels like y'all are hitting your stride, but he said he also thinks this team's finally found their identity. Do you see that in them, or do you think they always have?
A little bit. I think over the last 2.5, 3 weeks that this team has really accepted defense as our true center and identity. Look, we can score. You saw what we scored tonight. We almost scored 100 points. But there just has been a little bit of a different approach, edge, feeling, not coming from me and from the staff, but coming from within. The best teams are player-led, not coach-led. And I think the focus, the want-to, the nastiness, the tenacity, being consumed with getting stops, consumed with getting what we call kills. Kills is 3 stops in a row without an offensive rebound or a foul. And, I don't want to say it didn't matter before, because obviously it did. We won a lot of games, but it just feels different right now, and that comes from within, and that's a credit to our players. Our city.
Did y'all want 100 tonight, or were you trying to avoid doing that?
It kind of cool when you do it, but heck no. We just play the possession by possession. If it ends on 100 or more, great. But if we get the ball late and have it, well, I guess we only had 96 anyway. You don't do that to your opponent.
Did you know that Rain had 9 and you're going to give him another shot to go get 10, or what at the end?
Somebody tipped me off in the huddle that he had it, so we drew up a play to get him a 3 and give him a chance. I said, look, you better make it, because and the unfortunate thing too was, so we just came out of a media, right? We had just come out of a media timeout, and there hadn't been a timeout called the entire half. Is that what it was? So what happened was, because of that, the first timeout that's called in the second half has to go to a full timeout, okay? So we're in the media, and I told Rain, I said, you better make it, okay, because I'm calling a timeout immediately, and I'm going to automatically sub, the guys in that don't play as much. So it went in, and timeout occurred, and I thought it was just going to be one of those quick timeouts. And unfortunately, it went to a media, and I just don't, I like Kevin a lot. He's a really, really good guy. We've known each other for ever and a day. And it was unfortunate that it worked out that way, and I had to go to a full timeout, and I hate it. That's Skip Prosser's doesn't operate that way, and it just happened, and I apologize to him, and it's the way it goes. And but it was good. It was a good moment for Rain.
Thanks, Coach.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.